Ever find yourself wondering if a project timeline is a realistic forecast or just a hopeful guess? Getting a handle on how long a project will truly take is one of the most vital skills for any creative leader. Predicting project duration accurately based on team workload involves a systematic approach. First, quantifying your team's available capacity, and second, meticulously breaking down the project scope into manageable, estimable tasks. This method works because it directly addresses the fundamental challenge of project management, balancing the total work required with the actual hours your team has to offer. Without this clear alignment between demand and supply, projects frequently face unexpected delays and resource crunch. To start, you will need to quantify your team's capacity. Begin by taking the total number of hours each team member is realistically available for project work in a given period. This means subtracting time for meetings, administrative tasks, and personal breaks. For example, if a team member works 40 hours a week, they might only have 35 billable or project-focused hours after accounting for recurring commitments. Multiply this individual capacity by the number of team members to get your total team capacity per week or month. Next, break your project down into granular tasks. Do not just list phases, but identify specific deliverables, like designing 5 web pages or writing 3 blog posts. For each of these tasks, have the team members who will perform the work estimate the effort required in hours. This is where you leverage their expertise. Once you have a total effort estimate for all tasks, you can divide the total project effort by your calculated weekly or monthly team capacity. For instance, if a project requires 300 total hours of effort, and your team has 100 project hours available per week, the project duration would be approximately 3 weeks. An insider tip for improving these estimates is to utilize historical data from similar past projects. Reviewing previous time tracking helps to establish baseline estimates, often referred to as story points in agile methodologies or simple hour ranges. This allows you to build a buffer for inevitable unknowns or unknown unknowns that often arise in creative work. Also, factor in task dependencies, as some tasks cannot begin until others are completed, which can extend the overall timeline regardless of available workload. By systematically quantifying your team's actual capacity and combining it with detailed, task-level effort estimates, you move beyond guesswork. This approach empowers you to set realistic expectations, allocate resources effectively, and communicate credible project timelines to stakeholders, leading to smoother execution and more successful creative outcomes.